Well, let's hear it, Ryan. I'm dying to know, man, because I need to make some picks tonight. What do you think going forward? We asked you to make like 3 or 4 locks for us. It could be March Madness, whatever you got going on. Lay it on us, man.
So it's funny. I figured, not knowing the level of degenerate that your audience is, I
Hmm.
brought 3 layers of picks here.
That's
Okay.
And
awesome.
the first layer is for the TMZ fan. It's for the person on the surface level. Everyone's watching the Final Four.
Hmm.
Nothing surprising here. And I'm not one of these guys that's going to sit here and constantly tell you about how there's value in an underdog when there's not. And what I've seen in this tournament is a great run from North Carolina State. I love the parallels to the Jimmy V. Shout out to all Italian Americans. Run from the '83 year, but this is something different. And I got to be honest, the way that they've been playing, the way that they've been winning, they're now running up against the big bad giant. That's Zach Edey. He's mad. We saw it. He's telling everyone about his boner. He's being angry at the post game podium. I love the spot they're in. I'm going to lay the points with Purdue. And I'm also going to lay the points with UConn because it doesn't take a rocket scientist or a gambling expert to tell. UConn's been a wagon. They've been a bucket. They've been unstoppable. Their coach is an absolute psycho. He finds any bit of motivation. He was pissed off in the Elite Eight because they got the early game. Felt that was disrespectful to a team of that class. So he will find motivation from anything. I think Alabama's the ultimate boomer bust spot here, and you're going to hear smart people talk about why Alabama can keep up with this UConn team because they're going to make shots. That's fine. I haven't seen a team do it yet. So UConn rolls, lay the points. It's probably 11, maybe it's 12.
11 and a
Again,
half right
doesn't
now.
matter.
Yeah.
11 and a half right now. Chalky. So that's the TMZ layer of what I'm doing in the Final Four.
Okay.
The next layer beneath that is, I'm sure some people are aware, but there's another basketball tournament called the NIT.
And we
You're not
got
familiar.
Indiana States, man. This kid.
Cream Abdul-Jabbar.
Steph Blurry. He's got a million nicknames.
Larry Nerd.
And they're playing in Indiana. That's the thing. I think a lot of people still think the NIT plays the Final Four in New York. Maybe they're playing in Indiana. They were laying a big number against Utah. No big deal. And now they got a very, very hungry Seton Hall team up next. But Indiana loves basketball. It will be a very, very pro Indiana State crowd.
Hmm.
And we saw this Indiana State team win a lot of games all year. I love laying the short number, the point and a half with Indiana State here over Seton Hall.
They should have
That's
been in
the
the tournament,
second layer.
though, too. I thought they were robbed. I
But
think
really
honestly,
were.
both teams should have been in the tournament.
yeah.
And I think the debate is always fun to say who should have been in, who should have been out. You have a great team on one side in Indiana State. They're showing that by committing to this tournament, going deep in this one. And same with Seton Hall. Coming from a great conference, I think we all kind of agree that the Big East was a little bit disrespected.
Very much
And
so.
so, yeah, I mean, good to see them actually opt into playing basketball and trying to win a trophy. So, yeah, should be a great game. Excited to take it in. That's layer 2 of the picks.
So
Okay.
you're taking
Layer three
Indiana
is for the real
State money
defense.
line? Is that what you said?
Indiana State minus the 1.5.
Yeah, minus
Gotcha.
1.5.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take you down one more layer.
It's like an
Because I
onion.
doubt you thought you were going to be talking about
This is like
USFL
Shrek.
football this weekend, XFL football this weekend.
Whatever it
They
is,
both came
UFL.
together. They made a baby. It's called the UFL. Listen, last week went a ridiculous 9-0 in
I
the
saw
UFL.
that. Yeah.
We have guys. It's one of the few areas, one of the few sports we probably have an edge on the world. We have our own private depth charts. One of the big keys we looked into last week was unders. This is a spring football league, so think preseason. What is a preseason total that you're comfortable with? It should be in the mid-30s.
Yeah.
They opened all these totals last week. They were in the mid-40s, low 40s. That's crazy. We took all the unders. They all come in.
Damn.
Wow.
This week, what do? They surely adjusted this week. Negative.
Wow.
The lowest total is 40.5, but we're going to do it again. We're going to take all 4 unders in these games. It's phenomenal. It's almost like they don't watch the games, and so that will be level 3 of the degeneracy. I'll give you all 4 unders in the UFL game.
Well, I didn't even think, honestly. It makes total sense, though. I mean, these guys are all obviously, the bottom of the barrel in terms of what's trying to make it to the NFL. The unders is a total lock. I wouldn't even have thought of betting on the UFL, but it makes insane sense.
I saw it when I